Look at this beautiful place. Absolute paradise. The water. Sara is more than just a coworker at this point. She's someone we trust. She's someone who knows us. Let's go make sure she's okay. I'm Seth on duty.
How could I let myself be tricked like this?
And I'm only human like you are, James. Pull up. Holy.
Revolved around you, idiot. It says that they're fucking with you. Remember that already.
The slum. Liberty
More or
Island.
less where she lived, not how she lived. I would say below poverty line. If not for the fact that I've crossed the poverty line 100 levels up.
Somehow I have to find her. Sara needs electricity, and lots of it. These converters look new. Let's see.
There's a bar. Converters.
These cables come out of the converter. Sara, where are you?
Copper Isle Cafe. Is this it?
Doesn't seem connected to the net. Damn it.
Okay.
Even from here, you can smell the deadly stench of the slums. How can you live here?
Oh, right here.
Electric current powers up the antenna. It must be operational.
That makes
Sara needs to
sense.
communicate somehow. I need to get a closer look.
That's sensible. There you go. Deductive reasoning. Check engine lights on. Uh-oh.
Lady Liberty, down in the dirt. At least she stayed right here with her people. No one else did.
I'm pretty sure the Statue of Liberty's head is bigger than that, but oh well. So where do these cables go?
The cable draws the most of it.
Sara, why couldn't we just call her? Okay, they go up here.
It has to be here. I hope I'm not too late.
Sara?
The murderer wanted to pull me into a maze, get me drunk with fear. But I had nothing to lose, and had been drunk already for a week.
Alright, Sara. If she's missing, man, I hope James can forgive himself. Go away.
What is this place?
It's an old subway? Good trick. Mannequin. Oh. Uh-oh. Does he have pills? Okay, he's got his medicine. We have no left. Uh-oh. Timing's running out for us.
Fuck!
Is that a projector or just a light? This hand doesn't help us. Sarah! Sarah, where are you? More mannequins. I don't mind a bit of freakiness, but that is very creepy. What's down here? Hold on, what's back here first? Poor teddy bear. So there's a thing there. Oh, that one had something covering its face. This says Sarah on it. Okay, yeah, that freak was here. Another bright light. Oh, I don't like how they're covered up. I heard that. There's someone else walking around here. Oh, mannequin scared the hell out of me. Uh-oh. James. Keep it together, man.
Thought I'd be an easy target.
You're trapped.
Police, don't shoot! Put the gun down, now!
Right. Then we live happily ever after.
What do you really want?
For you to realize you're making a huge mistake.
You mean me, right?
Drop your weapon and get out. I'm counting to 3. 1. 2.
Let's settle this one-on-one!
I'm not shooting. Ouch. I saw a woman there. I suspect now it's Sarah.
James, can you hear me?
It has to be her.
What the fuck?
Okay. Cool it now. It's me, Sarah. We're good. Just relax.
What in the actual fuck's going on?
I thought some junkie broke into my house. Sorry.
That's suspicious.
I'm almost finished stitching you up.
Could you almost finish faster?
Maybe some booze would help, hey?
How'd you find me?
You know I'm a detective, right?
I didn't think anyone would bother trying to find me. Ow. Stay still. Why did you come here?
When we lost contact, I thought he got you.
So that's why you busted in here like a psycho on a hunch?
A little more than a hunch.
Meaning?
I have some questions, too. One, actually. You should be in your first shell. The comfortable and efficient one. What the hell have you gotten yourself into? And you're smoking, too. Someone's fallen into bad company here.
You're one to talk, James.
His body must have been through half a century of addiction. It'll drop dead before I get used to it.
So, where'd you get the body?
Are you going to tell me where you got it?
My family thinks I'm away. I got the best synthesizer, remote work equipment. I didn't have to explain myself to anyone. And then fucking James Karra had to waltz in here and ruin everything.
I'm good at that. So what have you gotten yourself into?
It's a long story and complicated.
Good thing I'm a professional at complicated stories. Talk.
I didn't want to. but I had no choice. I did something sketchy, but otherwise...
Just spill it already.
Fine. You want it? Here it is. I rented my body on the black market.
Sarah,
Why?
what was your motive?
Motive? Seriously?
I'm not judging. I just...
What is this, an interrogation? No, fuck you.
Old museum. Okay, Sarah. She's got the pictures of all the things that happened.
What are these figurines?
They're memories. I've read that after an Icarite transplant, especially an illegal one, some can be lost. That one's the most valuable.
Pretty cool, actually.
One night, when the acid rain was bad, Taylor and I hid upstairs, where you came in. And back then, it was just a 2 by 3 foot hole that ended in a wall of rubble. And instead of sitting in the cold with her teeth chattering like any normal person, Taylor started fiddling with the flashlight.
Whoa.
And then something flashed in the pile of rubble, so we started digging. And we dug until we unearthed this little Statue of Liberty figurine. It was beaten up, but looked valuable. And we fenced it right away. And we came back here hoping to find more.
You sound like nobody was looking after you.
You're on your own fast in the slums, because you can either afford children, or you can afford new bodies. Not both. I was ahead of my family by the time I was 15.
How did you do it?
We found out there used to be a museum here. So we dug more. Day after day, till our hands were bloody. We kept digging for normal people. Portrait of misery, desperation, but for Taylor, we were adventurers on a fucking treasure hunt. We glued, fixed, and sold everything we found. Would you believe we excavated this whole place like a pair of underage slum archaeologists?
It must have taken a while.
Almost 5 years, but it was our livelihood. We were dirt poor and surrounded by dirt, but we felt rich. At least until Taylor tricked me. 8 years ago, give or take a few days.
Your sister?
No. We were in love. I remember exactly when she tricked me, because it was when I turned 21. First subscription. And Taylor paid for it for me. She did it behind my fucking back.
Rich.
She only thought of others, never herself. She's selfless to a fault. After a month, her subscription expired. And we were broke, and there was no one to help her. She wound up in the bank, and the body went to auction. And that's why I have to get her out, no matter what it takes. You're the detective. Now you know my motive.
Whoa. James, run. James, don't look.
Oh, fuck. Damn it. Got any ambrosia anywhere? Anything higher octane?
I'll pour us something. Or you can also help yourself to ambrosia in the bedroom.
Ambrosia it is. Thank you. Let's not betray her trust. Just get out of the room. I don't want to upset her. Where are you going? I still feel like she's behind a lot of this. I can't prove it though. I'm not gonna read any of her stuff either. Just stay with her. One room is well secured.
This one room, the bedroom, is totally secure.
It's a slum, but I gotta be able to close my eyes sometimes. It's possible to break in there with enough effort, but I'd have time to be awake and ready.
Like in some western.
Ever watch any westerns?
No. What are they about?
Oh, you'd love them. I think you'd identify with the characters.
So, what are we drinking to? Or how did you end up with the police?
What are we drinking to?
Well, you're the expert. Sit down and make a toast.
Let's sit down.
Bottoms up. To honesty. I think we're gonna need it.
Okay.
Great. What's our poison?
The slum's chief export, apart from bodies. Moonshine.
Nice. The worse the neighborhood, the better the hooch. What are you renting the body for?
Surrogate. For some rich broad. A good one, I hope.
So where'd you get this body from? Or have you thought what would happen to the baby? What baby? What are they talking about?
Sarah. Alright. So you rented your body. Where did you get this one? The current model.
Oh, surrogate. My bad. I'm dumb.
They said it was recycled. Give one to me.
No. A recycled body? After what I've seen, that's hard to swallow. They must have put someone on ice for you to get it.
No, no, no. Somebody bought a new body, and no one wanted this one.
Okay, let's say you're right.
It's definitely recycled. Why would they lie about that?
You need to see the big picture of what you've gotten yourself into.
James, I have nightmares. Every single fucking night. I see her in them.
Welcome to the club.
Every morning, I wake up from them and Taylor can't. And it haunts me. What if she's trapped there in an endless nightmare?
You feel nothing in the bank, or it's your nightmare, not hers.
It's not sleep when you're in the bank. It's nothingness. You don't feel anything.
Like transferring in CTC? I remember what you said. You said you'd rather die than go to the bank.
But for different reasons, remember?
James, I have to save her! Fuck.
She's emotional, and rightly so.
You understand?
Let's not push her any further.
I can't tell good from bad. Especially in this fucked up world. But if something, someone matters to you, you fight. Screw the cost.
Well, thanks. I guess.
Do you know what I'd give to see Rachel again? Fucking anything.
Thanks for being straight with me.
There we go. That's what I'm
Cross your
saying.
finger.
I can handle it.
I toasted to honesty, so I may not agree with her, but I will support her. It must be incredibly just horrifying. Oh, do you need me to move? Sorry. How did you end
So
up
how
with
did
the
a
police?
slum girl get this job?
Maybe you got yours. I had to work for it.
Points for determination. Must not have been easy for you.
Fortunate combo. I had insomnia and hated wasting my time. I guess that's how I managed to pass all the exams.
Did our department come for Taylor?
Did our department come for Taylor?
Yes.
So why...
Did I join you? Maybe I wanted to take control? Of some sort. I decided I was never going to be powerless like that again. I'm just a liaison, but I already know when and where they move.
Do you know who it was? Which one of us came for Taylor?
It was hard to resist the temptation to check it out.
Want to get some revenge?
He was so ordinary. A regular agent. To really get justice, I'd have to get revenge on this whole sick fucking system.
And how about we get revenge on this whole sick fucking system?
Like that's possible.
What if it was?
Wait, what kind of bullshit is that? Are you accusing me of something?
Just curious. Sarah, I get the feeling you're not telling me something.
I suppose it'll come out sooner or later. It's about Jane Salma.
What about her? New evidence?
You could say that. She has my body.
What?
Calm down. I checked her. I got to her. She had a similar case before, and they couldn't prove anything, even with plenty of evidence.
Damn it.
The arrangement came from me. She had the dough, I had the body with the right biological conditions, plus I could cover for her. That's why I know she's not a suspect.
Okay. I'll trust you. At least I'll try.
Much appreciated.
Sarah, we need to start investigating.
Just a minute. Not so fast. One more question. A basic one.
Yeah,
Why don't you tell me why you stormed in here like a lunatic?
I told you. I thought you were in danger.
Based on what? Did something happen when we lost contact?
Can you fire up the board here?
No.
Do it the old way, then. In the meantime, I'll summarize the Red Room for you.
The Red Room?
It's a piece of fucked up history. Better buckle up.
Right.
I can't believe all this evidence. You were right from the start.
Seriously? What surprises you most?
That's not what I meant. But the murderer was behind everything from the beginning. Did he take over his body?
Strong assumption. We better go one step at a time.
Now? You're going to get skeptical now?
I just want to sort it out.
Okay. Where do we start? James, I managed to get what was in Green's safe. There were recordings of his synchro tests and a ton of private notes. It's pretty unusual.
Upload.
Oh, we got more notes. Okay. This is the cool part again of the case where we get to like put it together. So, Ouroboros. Like I said, Ouroboros. The modus operandi of a murderer. Symbols and dates. One carved half a century ago, the other freshly painted. Both coinciding with the Greens and Kovalov's final deaths. So, lots of failed attempts to save the current system. So what was the point of a plot that linked Green's case to the Icarus shootings? Well, orphanages?
Only the innocent could take such revenge.
The world would be a better place.
Okay. What was the point of a plot that linked Green's case to the Icarus shooting? Bedroom
This
bigwigs?
happened at Green's place, but it's much bigger than that.
Possible. Any ideas?
So the plans then. Or the transfer machine. Let's go with the plans.
Okay, let's assume that this was his motive. What's next?
So if all his plans to save the current system had failed, what was his next move? The TV people? Oh, the orphanages. Well, TV people. Nope. Not the orphanages. Okay. So then, okay, taking over the body. Do we have indication the killer took control of Green? Transfer machine?
How do you deal with that kind of desynchro?
And how do you deal with it?
I don't know if I'm the best example.
There we go. There was no extra body or Icarite in the machine at the time of the shootout, but Green's frequently swapped minds. Did he have any problems with it? Did he have any problems?
If synchro tests have a positive effect, then maybe there is something that does the opposite.
Frequent transfers exacerbated Green's massive desynchronization. Do we have evidence that someone could have used his weakened psyche and influenced him?
If synchro tests have a positive effect, then maybe there is something that does the opposite.
The bedroom bigwigs? No. Okay, then the TV people? Also no. Monitoring recordings?
There may be no evidence that they made a transfer of consciousness at the time of the incident, but his behavior...
I know, it's damn suspicious. Let's just put it together piece by piece.
Okay, so Green's move. If all his plans to save the current system had failed, what was the next move? Ouroboros? That tells us nothing about Green's next move. Okay. Like I said, the orphanages might have made sense. Oh, the Icarus Lounge? Incomplete entry. Green had Kovalov take out players who were symbols of the old order. In Green's final moments, there had to be more to it than just these few guys? Yeah, the bigwigs.
You're telling me these are the only people who can deal with the chaos in this city?
Am I? No. But I think that's what Green is trying to tell us.
Do you buy it?
Well, this motherfucker knew corruption and power like no one else. Okay, whether it was Green's will or someone else was pulling the strings, why did Green have to die?
I see at least three possibilities.
Can you be more specific, Miss Detective?
I'm throwing them in.
So, Puppet Master. If someone could influence Green, it's possible they could control someone else too. Changing of the guard. The situation created a political vacuum, perfect for someone who wanted to seize power. So why did Green have to die? Well, there's the orphanage as well. Secretly body farms for him, and the other sick fucks. And then, what is Green's shadow? Green was a key player in the
may
intrigue.
Simply have been about tearing the city apart.
We also have...
Both died on dates shown on the symbols.
The problem is that Green's date of death was carved long ago.
Lots of familiar faces, but compared to Green, they're small fry.
It's their mouth that spits out lies that millions eat up.
Following this lead, Green didn't have to be the only one like that.
So Puppet Master, I'm thinking, or changing of the guard, create a vacuum.
Since the most influential players are more or less dead, their seats are up for grabs.
Orphanages, that's unfortunate.
I still don't get that part of the story. When I think that they really used the...
At least the motherfucker's dead.
Everyone like him deserved it.
So I think it's going to be changing the guard.
More than 300 years of accumulated power and plotting.
No one else could bear it.
Okay, so that clearly wasn't it. The rest of this is already connected. Green shadow.
Green was the last person who could stop the spreading chaos.
I wonder if his death was a crime of passion, or if it was planned.
Killing Green was the last straw to destabilize this town. But why now, in the middle of everything, instead of pulling the strings to the bitter end? The Puppet Master? No. Why now? Oh, because Ouroboros. That's why. More questions. Destroying the world takes a plan carried out over decades, but Green died before he finished the job. Was that his doing, or the killer's? Which one was pulling the strings? Hell
How much
yeah.
planning does it take to set up something like that?
I don't know, but we need to figure out who's pulling the strings in all of this.
And you? Why'd you become a cop?
Always had a thing for crime mysteries, so...
Sure, who doesn't? Is that all?
well, I guess I had some ideals, too. I believed in justice, and shit like that.
But you don't anymore?
I
As
believe.
much as ever, I'm just not looking for it in the department.
Copy that.
Let's draw some conclusions.
Let's try to draw some conclusions.
Honestly, I see two main possibilities. Or we're just seeing a small part of a bigger plan by someone who's always 2 steps ahead of us. Or Green's plan played out with Kovalev's help.
Mm-hmm. How do you figure?
Fuck, I don't know. He has access to some advanced tech. He managed to make contact with you in the Red Room. He knew everything that happened. Like he was in Green's head. I thought Green just committed suicide, but now I'm having a tough time buying that. Sorry, I've got a lot of thoughts. What do you think? Who's behind all this? Murderer or Green?
The more important the decision, the less certain, huh?
We're out of time for mistakes.
Here, we have a choice. Let's say... But why would Green? He's the one that was already fundamentally funding everything. And this was literally just to get back at everyone that's doing all this wrong shit. Otherwise, if the murderer definitely has a motive, but that's very vague, very good questioning.
He's a murderer. Green's death wouldn't make sense. He must have been influencing for a long time until he finally got him to shoot the other deviants. Damn influential deviants. He took another harvest on Icarus.
And if he's aiming to paralyze the city, to create chaos, so what's his next step?
The motherfucker leaves no trace. The trail's cold.
Why haven't we heard of him before? He's a pro, after all.
Criminals are still in their learning curve when they do their first crimes. They leave more traces behind.
I'll check similar poisoning cases in recent years.
No. Poison may have been removed from reports. Check the final death.
And let's see
Oh, I
what
think
you
I
came
have
up
something.
with.
2 weeks? No. Shit. I was wrong. Forget it.
Sarah, rewind.
No, you can't touch your own case, or reconstruct it, or explain it. You can't defend yourself.
I'm the only one who can.
Oh, the fucking savior of the world. Can't you let go just this once?
You know the answer.
Damn you. Hang on.
I have to... What's this?
A new earpiece. This one shouldn't be so easy to spot.
Ah, thanks.
Yeah, we're back on our beach. Rachel! Rachel! I love you! Come back! Look at this beautiful place. Absolute paradise. The water. And then suddenly cold.
Rachel!
Familiar. Same dream. Come on, we can make it. Oh, keep going. Don't give it up. Go, James.
Looking in the mirror at yourself, sometimes the scariest thing imaginable. But it was time to face myself on my own, without dragging anyone else down.
Very good. That's the harder part of being human, is accepting the other part of yourself. Usually you suppress it. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll continue this next time. I'm Seth on duty, signing off.